Smurfy greetings, YouTubers. It is I, Hellgear. Welcome back to Smurfy Saturdays here on Smurfs Village. This is going to be the last episode of the fairy tale update, especially since the community has been talking about the Christmas update. It hasn't shown up in my neck of the woods, but I figure after I restart my tablet from posting this episode, the winter update should be a go. I know the Smurfs Village Twitter page, well, I think the Twitter page has said something about it. I know that the other communities have mentioned this, but in any case, we gotta talk to Grandpa. I'm tired of same old pies. Let's get 25 mulberries. Mulberry pie? Can I do that? Also, thank you to the people in the comment section who told me about my issue with the gardening. Apparently, since I have a shrub, it takes up a garden spot. So, to those of you who didn't know that, well, now you know that, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! Oh, right. This is a construction thing. Harvest 25 crops of mulberries. Oh, it is not. Oh, Lord, this takes 5 hours. Oh, geez. All right. We're not doing that. Alrighty, while they're busy with that, let's get in some mountain drop action. So here we go. Got the clothes washing action going on in the back, so if you're hearing anything weird, that's because it's the washing machine. Actually, 30 stone, let's try that again. Really need the stardust here. I'd like to land. I'd really like to land the omnibus storage bag for wonders here in the mountain, because I'm definitely going to need it. We'll keep that. Alrighty then. And we'll play some of Cupid's game, because I don't have all of the Cupid event stuff. Very nice. 25,000 experience for clearing the game. That's wonderful. This is another way you can tell how much of your resources you have. You just have to look at another wonder. Now, normally, this would be the part where I would build the next specific spot of this particular wonder, because I want it out of the way. But I really need the storage bag here. So, let's put up some more decor. Apparently, the winter update, I didn't get too many specifics on the winter update. I'm not sure where it is, but okay. Stores crystals found on the mountain. You know what? Sure. Crystal storage. I have many of the crystals. Good old crystal storage. Now, let's take a look at the crystal storage bank. Because, as we've learned from Omnibus's storage, crystal storage only takes so many of these jewels. Oh, I thought those were diamonds. Wah. The gold is pyrite? Pyrite is useless. Pyrite is so useless. That is useless. Pyrite is so useless. In case anybody is wondering that they don't know, well, pyrite isn't useless. You're just saying that because it's not valuable like a diamond. No, pyrite is fool's gold. And fool's gold is absolutely useless. Tap my wall of sheep. There we go. Some more bell peppers growing. Yeah. This is essentially what we're gonna do. Grow some green bell peppers. Especially since the 5 hours for mulberries, man. Woo! He'll be on that forever. Maybe at the end of this, I'll have you guys do the mulberries. But not right now. We can harvest some green bell peppers. Actually, those are the last of the green bell peppers. I'm going to harvest something else once these guys are done. Alright, so let me give everybody a Smurfy little update here. What? Coffee, yeah. Grow some coffee. Get in some coffee. It's 15 minutes. What else is a good quickie? Or a decently paced time. I guess it's just green bell peppers and coffee. And I'll have the last 3. I'm not spending my Smurf berries on that. I heard that doing the rail system is good. Alrighty. Now I just have to think about what else I want to put on here. Alright, let's make some more regular huts then. I should move that one. There. And while they're building, we can talk some more a little bit about the Smurfy little news I've come across. Alrighty, so here's the thing, and I mentioned this in the community, but I'm going to mention this to you guys. In Smurfs, The Village Behind the Wall Volume 3, we get a little bit more of an expansion when it comes to our Grove Girls. Now, what happens is this, okay? I don't know the specifics because it's in French. You know, the French release is out now. It dropped on Halloween. The English release will be sometime next year. They haven't said, Paper Cuts hasn't said anything about that. I'll check back on their little things and figure it out. But here's what's going on. As I sip my water really quick. More bell peppers. Alrighty, so here's the cream skinny. In The Village Behind the Wall Volume 3, we are introduced to 3 more of the Grove Gals. They are mentioned by name. Now, of course, names can change. Everybody knows this, you know. The names for Smurfs change from the French and English things. For example, you know, Brainy Smurf is not called Brainy Smurf. He's called Glasses Smurf. Okay, he's the Smurf that wears glasses. You know, he's called Glasses Smurf. And like Astro Smurf, I believe is Cosmo Smurf. Papa Smurf is Grand Smurf. You know, that sort of thing. So Smurf Blossom's name is actually an iffy thing in the French one, because the toys and the graphic novels say one thing, and then when I changed the voice, my Smurfs Epic Run game to the default French tongue, it's actually something different, and I'm trying to figure out which one is better, because it's like interesting. So I'm going to talk with one of my peoples. I mean, one of my peoples who actually is French. He told me that they were getting some more names. When I do get some extra names and reference shots to go with them, I will of course inform the community. You know, this is something that I've taken a liberty upon myself. It's one of those self-placed honors, and mainly because the girls in the Grove need more love. They really do. And let's be honest. Someone asked me why I'm doing this, giving some more recognition to the Grove girls. Well, mainly because when Smurfs The Lost Village came out, and even to some extent these graphic novels of The Village Behind the Wall, the Smurfs from the Grove, they didn't get much recognition, you know. Even when the Smurf store, because the Smurf store just recently put up a video on their page, I think it was either their Instagram or I think they have a Facebook page, but on their Instagram they showed a quick little snippet video doing winter preparations, and it's main village Smurfs doing things, you know. If anything else that the Smurf store has done when it comes to Grove promotion, other than the figurines from the movie, we didn't really get much, you know, recognition on the girls. And it's like you only know 5 by name, right? And that's, you know, that's Smurf Willow, Smurf Storm, Smurf Lily, Smurf Blossom, and Smurf Melody. And the funny thing is, hi King Smurf, you also have a different name in French. Very, very hard to say, actually, so I'm not going to even attempt that. It's a difficult name to say. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's a difficult name to say. All right. The toys that they do have, it's either Smurf Blossom plushes or Smurf Lily plushes. We don't get a plush of Smurf Willow. You know, the only thing like that is we'll get the little minifigures of Smurf Willow and Smurf Storm for that matter. You get coloring book pages of Grove action, but not enough stuff where we can recognize some of the other girls, like Smurf Jade, for example. You know, not many people were able to identify Smurf Jade, except for that one instance where she has her single line in the movie. But outside of that, you know, identifying Smurf Jade was not an easy task, because they couldn't figure out who she is. And there are some people in the community who, and this is kind of a bad rap, and I was happy to inform them of this, was they had a picture of Smurf Lily and said that was Smurf Jade. I'm like, no, that's not Jade, that's Lily. And let's be honest, the Smurfs Village art of Smurf Jade has the same flower in Jade's hair as Smurf Lily does. But you can tell by the hair. Remember, you guys, the Smurfs Village development, or the Smurfs Village development team, you know, when they added her animated hut in game, they didn't give her her hair from the movie like when they debuted her hut in the little village art. And this is something I still like try to get the Smurfs Bubble Shooter development team to correct, because they butchered it. Smurf Lily has 6 plaits in her hair. It's like these 6 little braids that go around the back of her head. You know, Smurf Jade's hair is pretty fair, straight down. That much. So that's an easy tell on whose hair is what. You know, it would have been nice to actually get some Smurf Lily plushes, or like figurines of well, not Smurf Lily, Smurf Melody plushes, or figurines of Smurf Melody. You know, that would have been nice to inform the rest of the fans around the world, especially in Belgium, of the Grove Girls and what their names are. And this is something that is like, it's just not done enough. But luckily, the graphic novels are slowly but surely getting into, okay, this is this particular girl's name, or this is that particular girl's name. You know, like how they had informed everyone, okay, this is Smurf Honey, which is one of the ways I was able to figure that out for you guys. You know, they told us this is Smurf Honey, which is why I was able to pass along that confirmed information for everyone. And it felt good to give you guys confirmed information, not like speculated information. It's always good to give you guys confirmed info about the Grove Gals. That way, when everyone else in the community tells the rest of the fans and lovers and aficionados of Smurfs that don't know this information, they'll know, okay, this is this particular Smurf. You know? It's like on my Instagram page, I actually showed off the reference pics I found of each of the other Smurf girls. The ones mentioned from the movie, and of course Honey herself, you know. I put them in my post. Check out my Instagram page, links in the description of the video. You know, this is Smurf Petal, you know, this is Smurf Holly, this is Smurf Daisy, this is Smurf Clover, this is Smurf Jade, this is Smurf Honey, you know, this sort of thing. I like to keep the public informed about this. And trust me, once I get more confirmed things, you know, confirmed names and whatnot, I'll be letting everyone in the community know this as well. And that works for everyone because it's a win. You know, everybody likes how each of these were. Each of the names are, you know, who is what Grove Girl. Alright, you're gonna be the first one on mulberries, dude. So, mulberries here. Mulberries, 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 mulberries. You know, that sort of thing. Because essentially, you have to be able to tell who is who. And I do this not just so everybody in the community can know, but there are people who like to do Smurf art. And when they know who which Smurf is, and you trying to commission one of your fellow Smurf artists to draw a particular Grove Girl, you'll be like, hey, I want a picture of Smurf Holly. And they're like, Smurf Holly? I don't know who Smurf Holly is. Do you have a picture? Yeah, I got this one. And they'll be able to give someone who wants a picture of Smurf Holly or commission a Smurf Holly that little information. You know, it makes me smile knowing that I was able to help out the community that way. If you guys have enjoyed yourselves, remember to show your love and hit the like button. Thanks for watching. Thanks for every like and favorite, comment and share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing the winter update in the next episode of Smurfs Village, so be sure to subscribe and turn on those mobile notes, because it's greatly appreciated. But before I go, I do have a little bit of updated information to give you guys. Remember the Smurfs new cartoon? Apparently they pushed the date back to 2021. I guess they have to, do all the translating properly. I don't know if Sony Pictures Animation is going to do it in the English version like they did the Lost Village, but as we've said before, they want to use the same animated style as the Lost Village, but from the very few clips that they've shown, this is much different. Almost like how some of the modernized, the late 2010 Smurf games are doing the art. It looks like that. Raise your thumbs if you enjoyed this one. Now let me take my goose from the oven because I'm done. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.